Smitty, what up, man?
What's
My
going
guy is
on?
back in action. I was going on a little Mac McClung and how he saved the NBA dunk contest 2023 from he went from behind his desk accounting to doing 5 7 20s and dunking taps off the backboard.
It was
Thoughts?
it was something else, man. When I was watching that, like I shared with you, I was talking to my cousins over the phone, and I'm a Knicks fan, so I was going for Jericho Sims. I don't even want to talk about those dunks that he did. I don't know who
Oh,
recommended him for him
man.
to do those dunks. Um, and then I read an article. It was kind of funny that when he opened the envelope, Jericho Sims, he opened the envelope and it said 50. That's how long it's been since the New York Knicks they have won a championship.
Mm.
It was funny. I was like, oh man, they're right about that. But moving on to the chant, yes, I would. It took me the first dunk. The first dunk, it was all right. But when he did that 360, I was like, wow, this kid, he's got ups. He's got ups. And his story, like you mentioned it's very nice. It's a good story. You know what I mean? And kudos to him. Congratulations to the champ.
43.5-inch vertical at the NBA Combine. The guy has bunnies. If you haven't watched him, go check out his Instagram. I believe it's McClung37 or Mac McClung37. I'll have to relook at it, but check out some of his videos. That's what this dude does. He practices jumping. He trains for jumping. He's a dunker, a professional dunker, and the NBA had to go out and find a guy, and they found him. So what is this going to do for next year, Smitty? This better bring some of these other high flyers, Ja Morant. I want to see you out there and compete with this guy, Ja Morant. That guy has bunnies too. Let's go. Hats off to the NBA because the first day I didn't really get too involved. Obviously, for the 3-point contest and the dunk contest, I was all over that. I watched the game last night. But as far as the weekend, the NBA All-Star Weekend is the Super Bowl for the NBA. All the celebrities, all the stars, all of the who's and where's and everybody, and they were all there in Utah. And it was a great show. Shaq pranking Chuck. Chuck's birthday is actually today. Happy birthday, Charles Barkley. But he had the whole arena sing happy birthday to Chuck. And then he was greeted with a plate of donuts and some hot dogs. Does it get any better than that?
That's love. That's fun. That's the way it should be,
Shaq is a guy you do not want to turn your back to because as soon as you do, he's going to get you and he's going to get you good. But more on what the NBA did this weekend. I thought it was fantastic. They had a lot of great performers that showed up before the game, halftime. I enjoyed it all. I read some comments online. Some did, some didn't. But overall, if I had to rate the weekend for the NBA, I'd probably give it a solid 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. What a weekend it was for the NBA. So kudos to the NBA.
I tuned in for whatever reason it was. But to my surprise, I didn't waste my time. I was pretty surprised. It was a good competition. They gave it all they had. That kid Murphy. He got ups too, and it was really interested in a long time. Like I said, I haven't paid attention to the NBA All-Star game or any of that in a long time. So
yeah,
it was good.
I'm gonna boo Lisa Leslie. She was the only one who did not give. She was the only discrepancy out of all 4 dunks. She gave the only score that was not a 50. So shame on you, Lisa Leslie. Shame on you.